Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. So for like the past 3 days, the song Why You Mad keeps being in my head. But the only part that keeps running through my head is that's why you mad, that's why you mad. Somebody is mad. I don't know who it is and why they're mad, but we're about to find out. And also over here when I looked at my emotions card, they're also stressed. Like I have a clip on this. They're stressed. So I'm like, who is this mad and stressed? And why do I keep hearing that's why you're mad? That's why you mad? And you might not even know this person is mad, or whoever this is that's mad. You probably don't even know them. But I'm hearing only your ancestors know that they're mad. This person might not be showing you that they're mad. Because it's like, that's why you mad. Like you don't know that they're mad. That's what I'm getting here. I have the Intuitive Kev's deck. I have guarded, secure, and safe at the bottom of the deck. So you are guarded, secure, and safe. Someone is mad that basically, like with this, they can't touch you. You can't be touched. Like you're untouchable. You are, like I said, if your ancestors are saying that's why you mad, that's why you mad. It's something that you was protected from. And look, that's your ancestors looking through the peephole. Like, yeah, what's up? Like you're not coming through here. You are guarded, safe, and protected from something. And somebody is mad. Let's see what else. Projection. You're guarded and safe from some projection here that somebody is sending you. They've been projecting something onto you, and that's why they're mad. I'm getting that it ain't working. Financial blockages. Wow. Somebody don't want something good for you. What else? Dirt diggeth, invasive, and nosy. It's somebody clearly that you're not caged in with. And you're doing better. And they don't want you to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe they tried to have you caged in. They're projecting financial blockages. And they're digging dirt on how to have you like messed up. A lover, I can't make it up. So there's a past lover that's mad, digging dirt. They're mad because you're not trapped. You're not trapped. You, with this financial blockage, some of you guys, it could be for finances, but it's literally because you were the gift. You were the value to their life. They're mad that they don't have you trapped anymore. And possibly without them, your finances has grew. Your life has taken a change in some way and they don't have you locked up. So they dig in dirt, intent to hurt or harm. That's next to lover. Intellectual theft. Wow. There's a past lover. That's mad. That's why I keep hearing that's why you mad. That's why you mad. Somebody's been digging up dirt on you. Somebody trying to pose as a lover, pose as charming, pose as innocent with the intent to harm you because they don't have you locked down. They don't have your mind in a cage, and with this intellectual theft in that pinnacle, they can't juggle you anymore. That's like the Two of Pentacles from the Tarot deck. They don't have your mind. They couldn't steal your mind anymore. They can't project onto you anymore because you escaped. Wow. Illusionist under this projection. Somebody's been projecting on you for actually a while. And maybe you didn't know it. Maybe you thought it was actually a relationship, but it was actually projection. It was a whole illusion. Somebody seen that you were very valuable and they just wanted your mind the whole time, and you possibly thought that it was love. They went digging dirt on you. They went to find out a lot of things about you because they would like to have you captive. They would like to have you as one of their prisoners. Just giving me a narcissistic. They wanted you under their mind control. They no longer have control over you, so they're mad. Wow. So the relationship the whole time could have been an illusion because it was based upon them controlling you and having your mind in a cage. And because you're no longer under their control, they're mad. Their intent when it comes to relationship, their intent is to have your mind in a trap with this illusion. They're projecting things onto you, and you're guarded and safe from that. Have a card that flipped over. Yeah, abandonment, alone, and isolation. Yeah, they want you to feel this way. So for some of you, they want your finances to take a hit. They want you to be caged in and to be only alone with them. And that's the illusion and the projection. Is like magic that they're using here to have you alone. Only, like only in this cage. They only wanted you in a cage for them. Only access for them. They don't want anybody to access you or your energy. With the pentacles here, the intellectual theft, they don't want nobody else to have your mind. Wow. Exposure, bear, and reveal under dirt digging. So maybe you could possibly know who this is. Maybe you could know that they're digging dirt. Maybe you found out that they are. Maybe you've seen them, like if you've seen them looking into your stuff or online, you possibly seen them under people you may know. You may know they have a fake page. Like you may be aware whoever's digging up dirt on you, or whoever that you know is like all up in your business or asking you a lot of questions. You have people asking you questions. They possibly asking you questions for this person. It could be friends. It could be anybody that's an acquaintance of this lover that you had let go, and basically you abandoned them, and it wasn't supposed to go that way. They don't like that. They don't like that you're not under their control anymore. And for some of you guys, you know that. You could get an idea of who this is. Wow. We have that you're an alpha person under the lover. Leader, assertive, and dominant. They were afraid of your strength with this lover. They love to go after dominant people to tame them mentally. They get a kick out of it. Having you turn you from this energy. I have another card here. We have parents that, so for some of you guys, you can have kids with this person. Sure, or even your parents could be doing this. A lot of us have toxic parents that don't wish the best for us. This person wanted to put you in this energy. They like when people need them. They like when people depend on them, and you don't. This person could have children. You can have kids with this person, or it could literally be your parents. But with this parent card and this alpha and this intent to harm, maybe they wanted to get you, have you to have a child with them. Because if you have a child with somebody, you're tied to them. You see that cake? What are you really celebrating with this up under intent to harm? The only way you can have intent to harm with parents is that you're locked down to somebody. Somebody couldn't do that to you. Somebody couldn't get you locked down. You're still in this confident energy. Wow. So for some of you guys, somebody wanted to eventually do that, make you a parent. And for a lot of us, we have parents that could have intent to harm us. Just put it where it goes. It depends on who you are and how you've grown up. Or some of your parents, if they are in this toxic energy, could be projecting negative energy onto you as well, because you are just confident. You're not abandoned. Like, this is many people actually. People don't like that you're not under mind control anymore. Sickness, disease, infectious. They don't like that you're not sick, that you're not abandoned. Lovers, parents, family. Shocking, surprise, unexpected. They didn't expect you to not be down and out. So this is more than lovers. It's family. It's giving me friends. People that anybody that you have cut off, basically, that's what it's just like giving me. That you're guarded and safe and that you made it. They don't like that. Wow. I have a Taurus on the back. Somebody jealous, possessive, resentful, and inflexible. A earth sign. The color green, yellow, or orange can be significant. Wow. So people don't like that you're not under their illusion magic and that you're no longer under their projection magic. They don't like that and they're mad. That's why you mad. That's why you mad. That's why. Wow. And maybe you didn't know this. Yeah, access. That you have access to the divine or access to a better way out. It's giving me a way out of all these things. You found the keys to the way out. You see those keys on the door? You found the keys to the way out. So possibly for a long time you could have been in that cage, whether you knew you was in the cage or not. Mentally, these people that had you under their control, these lovers, these people that you just loved so much, and this love is in a way an illusion because it causes you to sacrifice yourself. We have Pisces, escapist, idealist, secretive and vague, weak-willed, and easily led. People don't follow their own intuition. While you were sympathetic, you were sensitive, you was compassionate, you was kind, you was selfless. They don't have access to you anymore. That's what it's giving me with that energy and that valid, your intuition, your third eye is open, your intuition. They don't like that. They no longer can't, they no longer can project onto you or have intellectual theft because you're tapped into your intuition here. They don't have you alone and abandoned. Wow, somebody's mad. Ugly spell, beauty spell. Under this isolation, there were people that benefited off of you being isolated, counted out. Nobody cared. They wanted you to be ugly. They wanted you to have ugly energy, financial blockages, possibly wanted you to be homeless, wanted you to be down and out. But the truth is revealed now that it didn't work. It ain't over till God says over. Wow. He saw the best in me when everyone else around could only see the worst in me. Okay? This is a deep one. Spiritual gift. Your spiritual gift allowed you to know that's why this person is exposed, as well as the dirt digging that's above that. So your intuition could be telling you who this is. Yeah, that ugly spell wasn't going to work. Let's see what else we got here. Wow. Yeah, mind games, manipulation, trickery, and confusion. Under an alpha person. And above that, we have lover. So when it comes to the lover, you were a different caliber of energy than this person. They had a thrill out of coming in being innocent But they wanted to play mind games on a king or queen of wands. Manipulation, trickery, and confusion. It didn't work. They came in to tame you. They don't like that. We have drugs, medications, addictions. This person can do drugs, alcohol, some type of addiction that they have. They could be on medication. Some of them might need medication because it didn't work. Wow. Yeah, third wheel, the other woman, man, or third party. So somebody that had you in a third party situation, possibly doing drugs and alcohol, playing mind games, manipulation, trickery on somebody that is an alpha, that ain't gonna tolerate the BS. You mad? Oh, that somebody won't lower their standards here, so you have intent to harm. You don't like that. It didn't work. It didn't work. They don't like it. Feminine, abundance, goddess, queen, empress, fertility, energy. You could be an emperor, you could be a guy. They don't like that. You tried to put a, let me put this up. You tried to put an empress, a goddess, a king, a god, a alpha individual. Does it look like that fits in between there? So in order to get you to be a part of that, there was a lot of manipulation. They couldn't get you tied down with a child with the intent to keep you down. Or like, oh, we're going to blend families. Mm. And for some of y'all, if it is like, these are different people in the energy, if it is your parents or family members, they didn't like the energy that you brought. And they were envious of your dominant energy. They don't like that. I can't make it up. Siblings, brother, sister. It's everybody. Look at, it's any and everybody. Everybody. Anybody that thought that they had some kind of mind control over you, that you escaped the mental prison that they had you in, because it was such an illusion, because as long as you over love and over pouring to these people, everything was fine. But now that you're not doing that anymore, it's a problem. Wow. So now they're sick, disease, infectious, because it's a shocking surprise. They didn't expect it. They didn't expect you to overcome everything they threw at you. Yeah, impersonation. They didn't ever expect you to see through their mask. That's why they're mad. They're all mad. Everybody's mad that you made it. Anybody that you cut off, yeah, with energy work, working on yourself, healing, spiritual gifts, you've been healing. I'm hearing that you could have been possibly listening to a lot of readers, a lot of healers, people that do Reiki work, people that have any spiritual gifts that are assisting you on your journey to grow and develop. Those are the things that help you deal with these people, these mind games, and help you shine a light on these illusions and this spell and how people wanted to have you locked down, like how people took advantage of you. Caution, warning, and danger. Yes, somebody that's been warning you to use your intuition. They don't like that they can't steal your intellect. They don't like that the light is not green anymore. The light is red. Let's see. Alluring, main, female, enticing, and attractive. It doesn't matter what they did. You're still on top. You're still alpha. You're still on top. You're still in God or goddess energy. Nothing worked. They don't like that nothing could put you down or keep you down. Wow. People wishing on your downfall. A liar. People are lying on you now that you glowed up. Is giving me people lying on you. Now that you escape the mind games and manipulation, now they're lying on you. Like, they want to beat you to the punch because they feel like you might expose something because you escaped their mental prison by over loving into people that could never pour into you. Now you're the liar. You're living a fake life. They saying all kind of negative things about you. I'm gonna get the T deck. Let's see what else gonna come out. Entrapment, setup, staying here. Yeah, because you didn't fall for the trap. The mind games and manipulation. They try to have you with these lies, like people that was lying to you, trying to set you up, trying to get you caught up in stuff. Like, it's exposed. You already know. And some of you guys, you just follow your intuition, and more of you guys are trusting your intuition, and people don't like that. They can no longer have mental control over you. Weirdo. Let's see. Yeah, attachments, toxic cords, negative karmic energies, and bad habits. They're mad that you broke out of that energy and they're stuck. Yeah, with this, look, the setup, look, and the lies. They're mad. Yeah. And on top we have peace, harmony, and calm. They are so upset that you haven't fit. You trust the signs now. You trust the signs now. And they're mad because you trust the signs. And you're trusting your intuition about them being a liar. You're trusting your intuition about them wanting access to your energy only for personal gain. You trust yourself that they were playing mind games with you. You trust in yourself that you knew that they was projecting onto you. You're trusting yourself to know that they were giving you illusions. You're trusting yourself to know that they didn't have the best interest for you. Anybody you cut off in your life, you told them peace, and they are mad. So these are siblings, parents, lovers, and it's crazy because these people, and y'all know I've already spoke about this, left you out for dead. With these entity attachments, left you out for dead, for you to hang, for you to never go, for you to never see the green light. Give me the green light. I'm ready to go right now. Who is that? John Legend. Give me the green light. I'm ready to go right now. And you didn't know, like, when I'm looking in this jar, I see colors here. I'm going to hold it up real still. When you decided that you was going to go, you see that green? You would run right into abundance right there. Like, you would run straight into your abundance. And this coin looks like a pinnacle. You would run right into abundance when you go. And this blue is surrounding that. Your emotions, like your heart chakra and your emotions. It took you a lot to get away from these people, to see that the light was green. The light was always green. But you had obstacles. You had people trying to mind control. You had all these things that was just an illusion in your life. And they're mad that you have not fell for the illusions, and actually that you're doing better, and that nothing worked. They're mad that you're undefeated. Like, they couldn't defeat you. That's what they're mad at. That's why you mad. Like, that's why they're mad. Okay. So if you guys didn't know that, all these people you guys have cut off and cut your energy off from, you think you just got away scot-free and the sun is shining. No, they're mad. Whether they're showing it or not, for some of you guys, they may be showing it, but these people are mad that you're no longer under their mind control. Okay. So I'm going to get the T deck because I want to know, like, what else we need to know. Okay. So I got what's the T. And we're about to find out what the heck. Yeah, photo proof just fell out. Caught in the act, evidence saved, truth in plain sight. For some of you guys, you have caught this person. You know exactly who this person is. You know who these people are. Some of them, victim, sorrow, grief, and sadness. Yeah. We also have a Taurus, Earth, jealous, possessive. Somebody is jealous and possessive. Just so you know, it's like you know already. It's giving me you know already with those cards. Let me put this into a Kev deck back. April 21st through May 20th can be significant. Green, yellow, orange could be significant. So you have proof of whoever this may be. And I see groupie. You have proof that they just all up in your business or wanted to know what's going on in your life. This may be online. It's giving me this camera. Maybe they follow you. Maybe they watching you, see that they watching your stories or something like that. or in person, like they may be talking with a group of people. Like you get improved by word of mouth, you get improved through social media, or just a friend of a friend, okay, with this groupie card, or groups of people that y'all hang with. Yeah, that they're cock blocking. Groupie and cock blocking. Somebody wanted to still be in your energy to cock block blessings coming in your life. Travel, cock blocking your travel. Somebody doesn't want you to move on, and the traffic light is still at the top of those cards I set to the side. Somebody doesn't want you to move on. Somebody wants to be in your photos. Somebody wants to be in the energy with you. Somebody wants to celebrate with you just to cock block so you won't move on. So possibly these people that's doing like the spells. I don't know why spells came up. Spells came up in another energy yesterday. Your words are spells. So telling lies, trying to get people to talk about you, trying to get people to like, you're gone and you're detached from these people, but just bringing your name up in groups, bringing your name up in conversations is a way of still like spell, because you're using your words, because they want to block the energy. They want you to be involved again. They want you to argue again. They want you to come back. They want you to like not go, just to still have a piece of your energy here. What else? An offer in reverse, because you're not giving them an offer. You're not open to their energy, so they don't like that. So that's why they're wishing on your downfall and cock blocking you. Yeah, kissing, because you're no longer smiling in their face. You're no longer giving them gifts. You're no longer giving them advice. You're no longer coming to do all those things. Yeah, you're no longer caring, and you let these people go. We have legal issues under cock blocking, facing court matters, paperwork, and delays dealing with authorities. So some people could be trying to cock block you legally so you could still be involved with them in some kind of way. They don't want you to go. We have fake accounts lurking on socials, hidden identity, can't stop watching you under this travel. So after you moved on, somebody is stalking you online and they can't stop watching you, okay? For some of you guys, they're blocking you with some kind of legal issues. This could be pertaining to kids, finances, a home, some kind of legal bind that they have. For some people, you're not giving them any time of day online. Rejected, ghosted, hard, ignored, and erased. Yeah, that's why. They don't like that you cut them off from your energy. That's what these people looking you up, cyberstalking, studying you, and getting info. Can't make it up. Fake accounts. So it's a lot going on in this energy. Yeah, because you shine. You radiate your truth. Your light triggers darkness. Stay unapologetically you, like you're free now. And now that you're free, people are looking you up. They feel rejected. They're using fake accounts. They finding ways to comp block, talk about you, talk mess, because you no longer care anymore and you're on a different timeline and you're not attached to these people anymore. And that's where all this energy is coming from. Yeah, because they have a bad reputation, and you not being around them anymore. Yeah, you know that y'all on two different frequencies. These are two different timelines right here. And you not bringing your light anymore exposes the fact that they have a bad reputation. Fishing for compliments. Sorry, comments. I said compliments. Like they're doing something. It seems like some people is starting mess to get you to say something. Somebody's starting mess because they want you to say something to them because you're uninterested. It's a lot going on here, and you're unbothered. Yeah, that's what they're doing, and you dusted them off. Let's just end that. Like these people are upset. They're for you guys, whoever you done cut off, and for a lot of us, it's a lot of people. They're upset that they have no longer access to your energy. You're not pouring into them. You're not giving them stuff for free. You're not giving advice. You're not overly loving. You're not overly caring. You finally, for once in your life, is minding your business, and they can't fathom life without you doing that. So therefore, they want to project all kind of energy towards you. and they're mad whether you know it or not. They're mad that they don't have access to your abundant energy no more, nor do they have control over you anymore. They're mad because you see the truth about them, like being tricky, being weird, not seeing your worth and knowing who you are. Yeah, you put them in stalemate and they call justice on the situation. They're upset. Yeah, we got the lovers to the 5 of Wands. I can't make it up. Lovers are upset. You know that. Those are friends. Any relationship where you loved and you overly loved and poured onto them, man, they are mad that you pulled that energy back. I'm going to tell you that. Yeah, because they're in heartbreak energy now. See, it was okay when they was doing that to you. Uh-oh. It was okay when they was doing that to you. But it's no longer okay now that it's being done to them. And when you put things at a stalemate, that's what happens to them. And that's when they start stalking you. You rejected them, giving them heartbreak, whether you know it or not. That's when they want to stalk you, look you up, be all up in your business, bring your name up in conversations because you're doing better. And they didn't realize, yeah, you got some growing wealth going on. You have better things going on. Yeah, you're mature. You're working hard on something after you let these people go. Yeah, they don't like that you're not giving that equal give and take back because they have a bad reputation. Therefore, you pulled your energy back from them. Like, and you are okay with doing that. You're not mad about it. They're mad. You're at peace now. You're at peace. And because you're at peace, they're disturbed. We have defense and strength, the 9 of Wands. You protecting yourself. You're guarding your territory. September could be significant. June the 9th, the number 69, 96 could be significant. 32, 23 could be significant. Like the letter F could be significant. The color red could be significant. King of Cups, a proposal. Social offers, new lover, new experiences. Like you're attractive offer. Like they know that ever since you have let them go and protecting yourself, you have access to different energies around you. They miss that about you. Judgment has been called on the situation, a new direction, and letting go of the past, and you're protecting yourself and you're no longer going back. That's what I hear. There ain't no turning around. There ain't no going back. Yeah, they're watching you. Page of Wands. They're watching what you're doing. They're watching how your life has gotten better. The main thing is they don't like that your life has gotten better. Yeah, we had talent shining, money news, Page of Pentacles, realistic goals, good news. You have great things going on and they're watching it and they see that and they're mad. They're mad because they can't be there with you. And they should have treated you better. They would have been there. Yeah, that you're holding back with the 4 of Pentacles. They're mad that you're holding back. Number 14 could be significant. 41 could be significant. 64 could be significant. 61 could be significant. 62 or 26 could be significant. The number 12. The month of December. June. April. July. Yeah, because they're in the 5 of Pentacles. Number 54 could be significant. Out in the cold without you. You left them out in the cold to deal with their own problems, their own energy, their own arguments, their own toxic, their own mind games. Now they can spend all those mind games back on themselves, okay? Because you have 10 of Pentacles and the Empress here. You've been healing. You're done nurturing, over loving, oversharing. You healing and pouring into yourself, and that's what's giving you abundance. You're living an abundant life without them. They don't have any access to that abundance. You've always been an abundant and nurturing person, and anything that you poured into always grew. And now that you're pouring it into yourself, now you're growing. And that's why when I said that green in that jar, once you knew the light was green, ain't nothing but abundance. Yeah, you're defending yourself against this chariot. Up, it fell down. They don't want you to defend yourself. It fell on the floor. They don't want you to hold back because you done moved on. Okay. Yeah, and you escaped this confusion with this moon card. You escaped the confusion and illusion, the groupies, the people in your energy, the people caught blocking, the people that were stopping you from your blessings. You've escaped everything. Congratulations to you. And I have too. Congratulations to all of us. Let's get the Sambo. Congratulations to everybody, but people are mad. Yeah. Here's my ancestor card. The Three of Cups is celebration, abundance, family, friendships, a joyful occasion, delight, satisfaction, uniting with others, happy times, good fortune, playful, not lacking, a ceremony, awards, and harvest. So congratulations. You guys have received your awards. And the number 3 is also the Empress card. The number 3 is also the Empress card. And number 3 is also, meaning I have like a number chart right here. Choice, paths, merging, and creation. You are in very creative energy. And people from your old timeline don't like it. So that's why you mad. So if you guys want to look up that song is by Birdman, Nicki Minaj, and somebody else. It's called That's Why You Mad, I think. Or is it Why You Mad? It's one of them. So let's get some closing messages here. Like, people are mad basically because you're not under any manipulation or mind control, and you're free, and you're living the life that you were supposed to be in without all that chaos. Yeah, that's what they were dependent upon. Your peace is found in alignment, not approval. Misunderstood. Release the need to be understood. You don't care about being understood about these people. You don't care. You are aligning with yourself. You're not looking for nobody's approval. Like all these like these things where they try to hold you back. You're not allowing it to work. It ain't working. Don't test the universe. Don't test it, baby. They testing the universe. They testing it. And with this justice card, don't test it. All right. Green, sorcery, 36 could be significant, 63 could be significant. Like I said, the color green. Growth, nature, magic, abundance grows where you nurture. Nurturing is the Empress card. Fertility, you are so fertile with abundance right now. Your energy is so fertile with abundance. So many wonderful things are coming towards you. Oh my gosh, abundance grows where you nurture it, and you are nurturing yourself, and you have always had abundant energy, and maybe you didn't know that. It was the people that you were celebrating with, and you may have realized that over time. And because you let these people go, your abundance is growing, and it's amazing, it's magical, your intuition is growing, everything's going great for you, and they are so mad. All these people that you cut off are mad. Negative self-belief create a frustrating life. Have positive self-talk. You're talking to yourself better. You're treating yourself better. Self-love, like you care about you now. For once in your life, it's all about you, and they're mad. That is sad. Alchemist, you are here not to carry ancestral pain forever. You're here to alchemize it into light. You're not carrying anybody else's pain but your own and healing it. And it feels good to be free. You your own groupie now. Choose intuition over patterns. That's what you've been doing. Don't seek closure from people you've outgrown these people. Let's stop right here. Like a card fell, I'm gonna read this one. But these people, you have just outgrown them, and they're mad. Yeah. And this fell on the floor. The 5 of Swords, controversy, cunning, chaos, sinister, betrayal, malicious, rumors, hostility, sabotage, hatred, failures, misfortune, and negative. They're mad. What fell on this floor? The eternal flame, number 40. Soul purpose, your destiny, your path is reactivating. Follow the pull. And the pull is towards yourself and not towards nobody else. And they're mad about that. Wow. Let me put this thing back on. So yeah, we have the shadow. Shadow is in the Emmy's raw material. You guys could have possibly doing some shadow work. You are healing and growing and developing, and people don't like that. They don't have access to you anymore. That's really what this is. So happy, rekindle connection. Your soul is longing to reconnect with something or someone. Have you drifted away from meaningful connection? Take initiative, rekindle a relationship or experience that bring you deep joy. These people don't bring you any joy, so you're not rekindling these relationships, and they're mad. Oh my God. That's why they mad. That's why they mad. Harmony. You have harmony in your life. You're not rekindling. You're not regrowing. You're not reopening. You're not redeveloping. You don't care. Embrace harmony in your life. Seek balance between your physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Their life is full of balance, 1-2-1. You have balance and harmony and peace in your life. You don't care if they're mad. That's why you mad. Like, that's why you mad. That's why you mad. It's just like, it ain't working. You mad. That's it. That's really it. Hummingbird and miracles. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy shores on your shining wings spread the miracle of happiness. You brought the happiness, you brought the joy, you brought the harmony, and without that, they're suffering. That's what you brought to them. Miracles, joy, all this abundance and light. They ain't got none of that in the back of that alley. Abundance, light, joy, sunshine, roses and flowers and glitter and stuff. Ain't none of that back there. It's dark back there. You left them in the dark. They don't like it. The people they celebrating with, who? It's terrible on that timeline. D C H X O G D H L K S J. So right now I see dog. Okay, somebody y'all got a dog, or somebody you think is a dog. Jog, something about the park. Ox, maybe I like oxtails, something like that. Hockey. Mm, somebody chase. Let's see. Jose. A Dodge. Somebody could drive a Dodge. Something about a check. Somebody possibly wanting a check. A Didi. Josh. Jock. Something about football, maybe. Okay, let's get some zodiacs here. We have Libra, Gemini, Pisces, Taurus, and Sagittarius. Next, we have Taurus, Pisces, Aquarius, Virgo, and Cancer. Let's get the number die. The month of May could be significant. The number 11 could be significant. November could be significant. November 5th, November 15th, November 6th, November 16th. The number 12 is here. And the number 12 is the hangman. So you put your life in hangman. You reflected over your life about who these people you were celebrating with. Okay. And that's why they mad. Like you just hung it up. You basically hung it all up. You hung everything up. Okay. April 4th, April the 14th, April the 12th, April the 21st, March the 21st, March the 12th, March the 14th, March the 23rd, May the 21st, May the 12th, May the 3rd, May the 14th, May the 15th. 65 could be significant. 34, 56, 55 could be significant. Let's get some colors here. Tools or a toolbox could be significant. The color yellow, a bumblebee, springtime. The color green could be significant. The color white, the color violet, blue could be significant. The letter V, Vicky, could be significant. So yes, this was a very interesting reading. Anybody in your timeline that you have, in your previous timeline that you have cut off, is mad at you and throwing all kind of projections towards you that did not work, and they're upset about it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Until next time, peace and love. Bye.